Hey, well, you already know who it is. It's your boy Mac2301 from the Activated Podcast, and we live at the first annual SD Hip Hop Festival. You know, I got my boy DJ MTK from West Coast Radio TV. Hey,
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Good to see you, brother.
I appreciate the opportunity, man. I appreciate the opportunity.
So what are we gonna talk about today?
Hey, we're gonna talk about it all, man. First of all, we're gonna talk about what we're doing right now. It's the SD Hip Hop Festival.
Hey, first annual San Diego Hip Hop Festival.
First annual. There you go. What's happening?
We have over 20 vendors in the building. We got a photo shoot going on. We got podcasters interviewing. We got Activated Podcasts. We got food vendors, Chiba Hut, clothing vendors, all local people. So I'm super excited to be hosting this for everybody. And I think we're just getting started. And
you know what? We literally are just getting started.
But I think this too, that we're bringing the city together, and companies together, and young entrepreneurs together, and positive vibes together. You know what I mean? And we can only, when you bring all of those elements, you can only grow and get bigger.
Exactly. And that kind of like brings me into like, what made you want to do this? What made you get into this field? And what made you want to like network and grow like this?
That's a great story. And I probably have shared this with a couple people, and I'm more than willing to share it again, that I had a homeboy pass away about 4 years ago. I had another homeboy that got locked up right around that same time, and we were already doing this, but I was kind of just like tagging along with all of them. And one of the homeboys was from Oak Park, and he was like, hey, dog, hey, we're going to go do this, we're going to go do that. So I'm like, all right, let's go. And he was a DJ. And when he passed away, I was like, you know what? I want to remember his legacy in a positive manner. And let me see if I could take what we're doing and elevate it to another stage. And so, that's what I did. And I wanted to, because we all fuck up. We all fuck up, and I've made a lot of mistakes, and hopefully I can remember their legacy in a positive manner instead of a negative manner.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And first of all, deep condolences to your homie though, but he helped. I feel like without that, you wouldn't be where you was at today.
In one aspect or another, yeah.
So
because I was always tagging along with them. You know what I mean? I was always tagging along with them, and I was like the third wheel almost, because I was like, I wasn't into it, but I was there with them. You know what I mean? But then we just kept growing it after that, and then.
And see, it's crazy because like up until last year when you had like the kickback at Arts and Rec, which is literally like right across the street.
Yeah.
Shout out Arts and Rec too.
Yeah, big shout out to Arts and Rec. Shout out to Bad Ballon Gardens too.
I really didn't know too much about you. It was just like I see all of a sudden like bam, I seen this event and I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull up just to see what it's about, because we were kind of fresh. Wet behind the ears with the podcast and stuff. And I was like, man, we're going to go out and network, see what we can learn. And I showed up, and like ever since then, like the vibe.
I'll tell you something else. Like the other reason why we started creating this is because I started as a company wanting to go get my own booth to go do a setup, right? And then there was one actually in Philly. And I was like, hey, but I was like, it was for, I hate to say this, but it was for like white people. And it was like no hip hop, no 420 shit. And I was like, I would have paid $1,000, $2,000 for a hotel room, flights, my booth, and I probably wouldn't have met one person I really wanted to work with. And so that made me started seeking Los Angeles, the convention center. That made me started seeking Las Vegas Convention Center for activities like this, and I couldn't find one. And I said, you know what? Push the brakes. Let's fucking take it. Let's create our own then. Fuck it. We got the platform. We got the right contacts, and here we are today. We're just getting started. We got 20 vendors right now. By this time next year, we'll have 50. I guarantee that.
Big facts.
We'll be in a 5,000 square foot facility.
Big fact. So
real talk.
So for the activated followers, what exactly is West Coast Radio TV? Huh?
And you're on Snapchat.
I'm on Snapchat. Hey, what's up, Snap? Hey, hold on. Hey, what's up, Snapchat? It's your boy Mac2301 from the Activated Podcast. We live at the SD Hip Hop Festival. You know what I'm saying? Barry Logan.
Had to throw that in.
Had to throw that in. But really quick, let our followers know, what is West Coast Radio TV?
West Coast Radio is your #1 online music source for new hip-hop and EDM. We have two divisions where we concentrate on hip-hop and dance music. We also have a station where we have different podcasters and DJs that come have a membership fee and are part of our community in our studio. And then we have an events division, and this is part of our events division here. So we got 3 areas: music, events, podcast network.
That's what's up.
That's my elevator speech.
So, what's the next step for you? What's your next project? What's the next
Well,
thing
so the next project we have now monthly, we have a 6-month residency at El Camino in Little Italy. Big shout out to El Camino. Those are our dance West Coast kickbacks. Those are our dance events. We're having a DJ come in from Spain this month of March 24th, and those are monthly. Then we're going to Bang Bang. Then we're having the West Coast Radio Block Party. We may go back to World Beat Center for that one at Orc Car Yard. I don't know yet, but that's coming this summer. That's going to be hot.
Hey. I said, well, like I said, we just getting started. Like I said, we live. There go, West Coast.
And this is why we did it for shit like this, because this to me, this is why I like this. I like this. I like that we're doing this. I really do.
Big
so yeah,
fact,
shout out to Activated Podcast.
Hey, shout out West Coast Radio TV. But like I said, we just getting started here. First interview of the day, DJ MTK from West Coast Radio TV. It's your boy Mac 2301 from the Activated Podcast, 6 side.
Throw up your dubs.
Throw up your dubs, West Coast.
We out there,
Hey,
bitch.
really quick before we hit the front, where can they find you at? Give the name drop.
WestCoastRadio.tv. Really, it's simple. WestCoastRadio.tv. You'll see us everywhere on there.
Hey, like I said, it's your boy Mac 2301, DJ MTK, West Coast Radio TV. Throw your dubs up. Activated, we out.
We out this bitch.